Workers' compensation is a pretty straightforward policy compared to many other insurance policies. I mean, the rating is so simple. Just multiply the rate for your classification of work times the payroll for that group of workers and you're done. The policy language is pretty simple because it just refers to the state statutes for what will be covered and how much should be paid out in each claim. But what happens when you cross state lines with your workers? Now things get a bit more complicated. In this video, I'm discussing workers' compensation rules within the context of North Carolina state law. If your business is located in another state, then these rules may not apply in the same way to your situation. That said, let's move on. There are a couple of ways that state lines can foul you up on your work comp insurance. The most vulnerable businesses are contractors that can easily pick up and move to another state for a single job or chasing storm repairs or other disasters. So here are the rules you need to keep in mind. If you take your North Carolina employees with you to another state, then your workers' compensation insurance will protect your company from their on-the-job injuries. But if you pick up new employees in the new state, then you may have coverage gaps. Some states allow these new employees to choose which state work comp rules they want to file under. And if the new state has more generous claims payouts than North Carolina, then you may have to pay the difference yourself. The best solution to this problem is to keep your agent and your workers' compensation insurance company up to date on any out-of-state work that you are doing and any out-of-state hires that you will be making. You can also ask your work comp carrier to add the All States endorsement to your policy. This endorsement is helpful, but it's not a fail-safe solution because some states, called monopolistic state fund states, may not recognize this endorsement. Another way employers run into problems is when they are located near a state line. If you hire employees who live in another state from North Carolina, then even if they perform work in North Carolina, the same coverage gap as I mentioned earlier could apply to you. The solution to this problem is to notify your work comp company of this situation and let them add the appropriate rates and class codes for that state to your work comp policy. Workers' compensation insurance seems simple on the surface, but in truth, it's one of the more complicated policies that any business owner will buy. You need to be sure that you choose an agent who has a great deal of experience with workers' comp. You need an agent who will take as much time as you need to set up your policy correctly in the first place and then be there for guidance as your company changes over time. At Kleiner Insurance, we will take as much time with you as you need to make sure that you understand what you are buying and that this suits your needs. Why not give us a call today and let us help you solve your work comp questions and save you money at the same time.